Nobody ain't gonna know who the hell I am. Don't mention.
Well, your name is John.
That's right.
Well, I don't know your. What's your last? Oh no.
No, don't say my last name. Don't do that.
All right. Well, come on. I'm gonna stay away from you guys some here. But the wrong color, John.
Actually, Bob showed me the corner piece.
Yeah.
And it's not that bad.
So that's how it look once it's wet sand and buff.
Yep.
I just didn't want to do the certain parts of the car because I didn't, I'm gonna let it sit a year before I wet sand and buff it out. Give all the thinners time to.
Yeah. Well, this right here is definitely truer to the original.
See, but that's
But
why
I brought two paint chips. You got to check them out. There is a difference. Two different manufacturers. There is a difference.
Oh, really?
Yes, you got to check them out. They're original.
Well, see, I told Bob to get you down here so we could figure out, and he never did it. Get him.
Because we went for the cake hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but even then you look, and if it ain't what you're looking for, then you pick out what you're looking for.
This is fine.
Well, my buddy, I'll show you.
Looks good to me.
My buddy Rowdy, he had the red Buick for his car.
Right.
He said, picture, and I go, holy Christ, dude. He goes, I don't think it's right. I go, it's not.
Right.
They had to darken it. They had to put tints in it to bring it. It's really dark.
Right.
And they did it because the guy didn't believe him. And Rowdy goes, I got a little piece of the fender where the bird was on.
Right.
Pulled the bird off. There's original red paint on there. I go, take that to that guy.
Right.
At the paint shop. He plopped down on it. And the guy looked at it and goes, wow.
But see, we didn't have no chips. I'd never seen the color of this car.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Cut out that panel and you threw it on the ground to get it out of here.
Yeah, go by the code.
The seafoam is a dark, it has more green in it.
Okay. So this could be the seafoam, huh?
This definitely looks different than it did the Tuesday.
It's getting more of a bluer tint in it.
Yeah.
But we got to get it out here in the sun so we can see what it is. But I like the color, honestly. If he wasn't going with that color, that's what color I would want to go with my 70 Wildcat.
We talked about that. If we got in our time machine and went back to 1966,
Right.
and we got one built at Flint, one built at Southgate in California, and one built in Fairfax,
Right.
and we parked them all together, I can tell, as sure as we're standing here, that there would be a difference in those cars.
Yeah. Yeah.
It'd be close, but a different.
Difference.
GM had 3 different paint manufacturers,
Right.
so there's definitely some difference.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd be happy with it. I want to see what it looks like because he showed me the corner piece.
Right.
And when he said what I saw on my phone looked too green,
Right.
but you can't go by that. You got to see it in person.
Right. Right. Well, we get it out here in the sun, we'll see. I really hate if it didn't turn out for him because put a lot of time and stuff in it, But that's why I was wanting him to get you down here, go to the paint company, and make sure it was what you guys was looking for. You know what I'm saying? Because I never like to be in, but I'm not a full-fledged shop here.
No.
I just paint what people bring me. You know what I mean? And I don't really do for other people. I just kind of paint for friends and family, more or less. I'm not
I met a guy at Jefferson one
and
year.
doing my own stuff.
I was talking to him, and he used to restore cars, worked on cars, and he goes, now I only do them for myself.
Come on, take that mask off. Let me get back here.
Take the mask off? I'm scary, man.
You all right? You all right? I'm 6 feet.
I look like hell. You're 10 feet away. You're 12. That's good.
Well, okay, I can zoom in though.
Oh, that might be scary.
I'm gonna separate this video. This is just gonna be one video by itself. So, what was you saying though?
He only did the guy used to restore cars, like I said, and he only did them for himself. And then he says, if I decide to sell them, I sell them, and they are what they are.
Right,
I
right.
do them to a quality. He says it's so hard to sometimes meet people's expectations.
Exactly.
What they want. Sometimes they might want something different. Yeah, look at how
See, it looks blue. Well, that's what that's going to look like once it's out in the light.
it's very blue.
So that's what I'm telling you. But see, John, my buddy Jerry that taught me how to do all of this, he told me way back, he said, if you ever do something for somebody else, he said, you let them pick the color and you stay out of that. Because he said most times people say, I wanted this, I wanted that, or they wanted the code on the car, but somebody else done painted the car, and he would paint the car the code of the original color, and somebody had switched the color back in the day.
Yes.
He said, you always stay out of what people want, you know, so.
The best thing is to do a spray sample.
Yeah, but we didn't know what color it was supposed to be.
You didn't know that.
It's a difference,
Yes, yes.
you know.
My post car is a silver color,
Right,
and that's going to have to be, that silver is a 1965 Buick only color.
right,
Okay, so I'm going to have it mixed. And Fred, who's a good friend of mine, he painted Corvettes and stuff. He was a body shop guy,
right,
painter. He said when I do that car, you know, he told me who to go to get the paint. Make sure all the primer underneath is the same color.
right,
Because being silver, if you have a panel that's black prime and another one that might be gray,
right.
you're going to get a different tint
color.
and
Yeah,
color.
yeah.
So
That's why you seal them. That's why you seal them. See, you seal the car before you paint it.
in the same color.
Yeah, you seal it all the same. And certain colors got to be a certain color. You know what I mean? So.
Primer under certain things. Some things it's better to have the black underneath.
Right, right. And it covers better when it's certain colors too. You know, because if you're going with a lighter color, you don't want to go with a black because it's going to take too much material to cover that panel.
You're going to have to put 3 coats on.
Yeah, yeah.
You're gonna have
So, you know, I mean, I am who I am, you know, but yeah, I sealed the car off before I shot it, you know, but it was a lot of work done to that baby though, man.
Yes. Look at the result. Look at how nice it is. I mean,
Well, thank you.
You don't have a rusty pile of crap.
No,
This is
thank you.
really beautiful.
Well, it's whether or not Bob happy. Is he happy?
And there's probably only
I've been
what?
happy.
You
There's
been
probably only what, a pound of Bondo or 2 in it. That's all. There isn't. Yeah, it's not 30 pounds of Bondo.
No, it's not a lot of Bondo. That quarter got the most work, but that quarter was damaged up.
It had been damaged.
It had been damaged, but it's more high build primer
Yes.
than it is mud. You see what I'm saying? But that one lip that curves up,
On the back.
yeah, it's mud there. You know, yeah, it have to be because you can't get that shape unless you mud it up. It's just I told Bob that
You might even have an original car that never had any damage to it, and you still might have to do that because
I tell
not
people,
everything's crisp.
I tell people that too. A lot of people they complain about mud. Mud is only bad when it's put over a rusty piece.
And thick.
But
You don't want-
like I tell people, if a car was damaged at the factory coming off the assembly line, you think they're gonna scrap that whole car? No, they're gonna sand that panel down, do body work,
They had filler in them.
and fill that car. They're not gonna scrap a whole car because somebody creased the panel because they came to work drunk Monday or something. You know, they
Surprised how many
had the body filler in them, and they never rust. The only reason they rust is if you got a pinhole or something for the air to get to the backside of that body filler.
Yeah.
See, body filler gets a bad name, but you ain't gonna find a car that's painted without body filler.
It's not a show car. I was at a show. And
Man, a lot of them, they mud the whole sides of the car, and sand them down.
skim coat on
Yeah.
the quarter panel,
Whole-
the back,
yeah.
and if you have a good straight car, you're going to stand. 90% of that you're going to sand off.
Right, right.
Because you're straightening it.
Yeah, you gotta
The cars are straighter, and the fit and finish of something from 1966 as opposed to something from 2020. The fit and finish on something from 1966, I'm sorry, it's not the same as what you get in 2020.
Which one is better?
Your modern stuff, the fit and finish is typically better.
Better, exactly. And that's why I tell people
You're slamming them together.
the older cars, when you restore them, a lot of times they put back and fitted better than they was from the factory.
My buddy's 65
Yeah.
black convertible, we refitted. It had all the original sheet metal. The only damage the car ever had, it had a crease in the door, driver's door and quarter, and that's the only damage on the car. So all those sheet metal is original factory sheet metal, and we spent a day and a half fitting the whole front clip of that car.
Right,
And
right.
the fit and finish on that car is very close to what you get now.
Right,
You know,
right. Yeah.
Some of it you cannot get as tight as today's tolerances because of the way the hinges and
stuff are.
fits. You cannot
Right.
get it that tight. You have to leave a gap. The biggest thing is you want to have even gaps.
Exactly.
You don't want a gap big enough to stick your hand down in.
Right, but you want them all to look
all
uniform.
the way around.
Yeah, uniform.
Nice fit. You have to be happy with
And
it.
look at Bob. Bob waiting to see this thing out in the sun. Look at him.
And the-
All right, let's get it pushed out here.
And the only way to cure it, the only way to make a perfect fit, you're going to end up, you'll either have to bondle the lips, which people do, or you're going to cut that lip and move it in.
Move it
or
in
out.
and move it out. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and that's when you're going for real quality show, you know, so.
I like the stock look.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
really do like the fact.
She turned out good though. I'm just hoping this color is, that blue is gonna pop a little more once we get it out, you know. All right, guys.
It looks a lot different.
Yeah, that's going to hold his gas tank up. That piece of wood there.
Yeah.
No. Nah, you know that roof was so high.
You're standing on it.
I had to build that just to get
Yeah.
that roof line is so high on that car, so we got to get that out the way. But all right, guys, we're gonna come back and then I'll film us loading this thing up. I got back here. Straight back. Straight back. Straight back. Hold it. Straight back with it. No.
Or do you want to go that way?
Oh man, I forgot we ain't got no steering in here. Alright, so we gotta watch it because when it hits these, we gotta just go slow, make sure that the especially those in front, they won't kick out. So come straight back with it.
Straight back. All right, here we go.
Go slow now, slow.
Where do you want to go? Hope something's grabbed.
Yeah, what's up?
You gotta watch the side of the house.
Yeah, no, I'm guided here.
You want to try and get a little farther? Yeah, we can try a little further. Hold it. Take it out. Let's not get come forward about you want to take it out. You want to take it out.
Hey,
You
Bob,
don't want to get trapped.
make sure it don't roll that way now.
Now it's nice and straight. You're good to go.
All right, let's look at it though. It's looking green, ain't it?
Still got enough glue in it.
See, you know, want to know something?
You know, you see the tops of it, it
What?
looks bluish. It's weird, it's so
See,
cool.
you know what?
Well, this is going to be shadow, so this is going to look darker than you. See, this is light, because this is a flat surface. This is actually horizontal or going.
See, like when you look here, it looks blue. See, and the thing is, no, but what I'm saying, my wife made a lot of sense. 66. Holly turquoise mix. What is the poly? What is the mist?
The mist is usually referred to the metallic.
Okay.
The poly would be the mixture.
You know what metallic do?
Lifts.
It makes it look different colors too.
Oh, different. Yeah. It's, well,
You see what I'm
any
saying?
of the chameleon cars that they make now that turn, they all have either translucent or
So
metallic.
that's what I'm see. I'm looking at this car now. It looks blue up through here.
Right here, yeah.
I'm not.
You see what I'm saying? So what it is? This is a more expensive paint.
Yeah. It
This
has
is not
more
a
green.
cheap.
It has more
It
green
looks
to it.
blue here now too.
Yeah. But it's not seafoam. That's what I didn't want to see.
No, it's not. See, it's
But on my phone, it looks seafoam. I'm serious.
That's what I'm like, man, this is...
Here, let me go get the paint chips and we'll lay. I'll show you. I'll be right back. No,
Oh, that looks good in the sun.
see
You
this
can
here.
just see the
See,
different...
can you see the difference between?
Yeah.
I mean, you really can't see, but when
Yeah,
we
I see
get
a
it all,
little bit.
when we get all that texture off, this is how the whole car looks.
Yeah. And
It's smooth.
Just to feel it. By
Yeah.
Your hand, just to,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
Oh,
not-
my God, that's a weird-ass car.
And I told.
And that's what I
told
think
him,
the
though,
poly
too,
turquoise mist is.
I told him though too. The only time that who's ever going to notice? Most human eyes can't detect it. The only time that it might look different if you have another one parked right next to it.
Right, right.
Otherwise, are you going to notice?
And then how you know this one might not look better?
It's going to because the last one that I saw of these in a K-code was a long time ago. It's pretty rough. I mean, this car's got a fantastic body on it.
Yeah, it's got
I mean, it's over 50 years old.
yeah.
Think
yeah,
about it.
Yeah.
You know, we're
We most definitely burn this one
over
back.
52 and we're starting to show.
Hey,
right?
just you.
Let me get those pink.
All right, guys. We got it out here, and this car got a bluish green. It's a poly turquoise mist, so it's got a bluish green tint to it. So she turned out pretty good, though, guys. It's not the best sunny day out here, but then again, it could just be my camera.
This is the have to fight with them when they pick them up on the trailer.
All right, guys, we're gonna try to load her up.
Here we go. I gotta get a shot of it to put on the site. I put a few shots on the BTS Buick site. I gotta get a shot
Oh,
on the trailer.
okay. It shouldn't roll nowhere. You want to take a few pictures, that's, you know.
I think it's sitting. It wanted to roll back, but I think it's good enough. It actually did want to roll on. We gotta get stuff off. See here, it looks very blue.
Yeah, it's according to how you're looking at it.
It's gorgeous either way, Bob. We're not going to complain. It's already 10 times better than it ever was.
It's a pretty color on there, though.
Oh, I love K-Code. My buddy Rowdy with the convertible here, I'll show you. And I still think he might have to have his paint darkened up.
What's
Goes
that?
on the trailer.
Oh, you want to take a few pictures?
Before it goes on the trailer.
Yeah, I gotta get the back. But here, Rob, look at this real quick. I don't know if you can see it. That's the original
yeah.
piece. See how red this is? You just got to get it tinted up again. I
Oh,
think.
really?
Mm-hmm. But he took apart a K-code car, and he just felt, he was like, man, I wish my convertible was that color. I go, yeah, you save a lot of money on paint, because red paint is $1,000 it was.
Right.
I don't think I have any more pictures of his car on here. I took him, he lost his, and I had to take him off my phone and send him to him, because he had lost them. Here's a gold. Look at this.
Oh yeah.
Gorgeous gold.
65, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sierra gold. That's beautiful. I'd love to have a gold one. Here's my buddy Ron's.
Oh, that's nice.
Beautiful. Yeah, red with black. What else? Oh, you seen the convertible, right? This is my red one. Mine's a white painted top with red, white interior.
Oh wow.
Gorgeous.
That's yours there?
That's my 4-speed car, yeah.
Oh wow.
Here's when we brought her home from Tennessee. That's the car. There it is.
Okay.
See how blue it is? Like Bob said, if we copied that color, we'd be in trouble.
How you know?
Because it was too blue. That's the gorgeous. That's Black Beauty, we call her.
Who's that now?
That's my buddy Randy's.
Oh,
and I
okay.
own my part I sold to buy the post car.
Oh, okay.
My
okay.
girlfriend at the time goes, "Are you stupid?" I go, now I got a convertible to build, though. Oops, somebody texted me. Oh, Jeff did that.